This mom, a letter to my son about his porn usage. Maybe the last thing you want to talk to your mom about. Have you ever talked to your mom about porn?
No. Thankfully, no.
It also wasn't probably as like big of a thing back when we were growing up too.
What?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to have to go to the woods to jack off to little boys. That's what you were saying to me earlier.
Yeah. It's just back in my day.
Yeah.
That's how things were.
So what you want to do is put yourself in a place where your mom sends you this letter. She goes, hey, we need to chat porn. You go, probably don't need to chat porn.
Well, first off, you're like, your mom goes, I got some mail from you. I got a letter. And you're like, I've never got a letter in my life.
From me.
15. She goes, it's from me.
It's from me. I realize that conversation about sex is not one anyone wants to have with his mother at any age, because even having the words mother and sex in the same sentence is deeply upsetting. As a gift to you, let's not talk about it face to face, but I'm also going to publish it at mamamia.com.
And tag you on Facebook. He's getting tagged a lot in this.
Mm-hmm. You won't find this information on porn sites or in conversations with your mates. And your future sexual partners probably won't tell you. Not for years or decades. Only mom knows the secrets about porn. So mom's a bit of a porn hound, some might say.
A bit of a porn addict.
Son, rule 1. When the guys move their arms, that's so the camera can see better.
You want to have it well lit, very well lit. Shadows are not your friend.
Exactly, right?
Just all these porn rules.
Yeah, she does the 10 porn commandments. Is basically what she's giving them.
Make sure you really give a good douche if you're going to do anal. Otherwise, there's going to be fucking shit everywhere.
When you're searching through, do not pay for the premium. You can get it free otherwise. Here are some places you can do it. Disclaimer: as a woman, I'm giving advice pertaining to heterosexual porn because I'm a straight woman, and this is my personal area of expertise.
Gross.
It's so gross. Imagine your mom saying, obviously heterosexual porn is my area of expertise,
and she's not an ex-porn star. So it's like actually not your area of expertise at all.
Now, personally, Mama likes the BBC. And obviously, whether you're gay, straight, or anywhere on the sexuality spectrum, I care not. The same broad principles apply. So Mom's sort of throwing a dig, on whether you're some fag or some shit like that. I don't know if you fucking...
I don't know, however you are, it's just...
listen, I'm into straight porn, and Mom likes a good BBC. Mom likes her fucking man. I like a man and a woman, not Adam, and that's not Steve and Steve, She's
probably wondering, she's kind of been avoiding me for the past week, like having that breakfast the day after you're reading the article. She goes, read the letter.
Yeah, but I want to say that I'm into straight porn, and if you're into that Steve versus Steve shit, then just fucking put this letter in the garbage right now, because we got nothing more to talk about, bro. Brah. So Mom is sort of throwing a dig a little bit, like whether you're gay or straight, and the son keeps being like, yep, for the 100th time, you're gay, because she keeps having her pen, like, hey, did you talk anything about that sexuality? She's got like 4 I've got a gay son articles queued the fuck up.
He goes, let's drive you to school. Bumper sticker, I have a gay son. He goes, Mom, I'm not gay. She goes, look, you prove it to me, and I'll take that bumper sticker off. Now fucking get in. What a nightmare this must be with this kid at school.
That's the best. The dad that's like, he has a thing that he goes, gay son on board.
Proud parent of a gay son.
Yeah, and this son's like, Dad, I'm not gay. And he goes, prove it. As far as I'm concerned, you are.
He goes, you got to earn getting that bumper sticker getting taken off, all right?
Did you see how you played fucking lacrosse last week? You could have fooled me. First of all, I know you've watched porn. Probably a lot of it. You imagine your mom being like, listen, between me and you, I know you're fucking cranking them out.
Cranking them out. I see the fucking bandwidth usage.
I've struggled with this at first. Nobody wants to imagine their child watching strangers having sex, let alone porn sex, which is something differently entirely. You're a fiend. And also, I'm publishing this publicly. It's like, but that's between me and you and Mamma Mia's reader.
Is that a normal thing where parents picture their kids watching other people have sex?
She doesn't want to do it, but she will if she has to for the article. She was probably doing the research for the article, and she was putting herself through that. She goes, ugh. But this mom's a public writer, so it's like everyone knows who her son is. It's like,
but she's a public writer for like this crappy ass blog.
Nah, Mamma Mia's popping off, dude.
From us.
Got the Boyscast bump, yeah. For me, this is not a moral question. If you've been watching porn, I'm upset for you, not with you, because I think it has the potential to affect early sexual experience in a real negative way. So a lot of her thing is sort of that porn's bad for you. It's not where we thought it was going, where it's going to be like, because where you would think the article is
That's
going.
not her recommendation of her top favorite scenes.
Yes, your instincts are this article is going to be like, now listen, don't hold yourself down to just like 2 girls, 1 guy. You know what I mean? Maybe you try 3 guys. Maybe you try 3.
4 guys, 5 guys,
exactly.
8 guys.
I actually put a playlist together for you. That's kind of what you thought, but basically it was sort of more saying she's saying this almost like the talking point that it's like there's negative health benefits, which there obviously
stuff.
is.
Yes.
Watching a ton of porn isn't bad to you, so she's not totally off. Obviously, watching 8 hours of porn together today is not good for anyone. Obviously, right?
You think she's gonna do the cigarette thing where she makes them just watch fucking porn every day for a week?
Yes.
12 hours a day. She goes, let's see how much you like porn. You're gonna watch all the porn on fucking Pornhub.
You're gonna watch me and your father having sex till you don't like watching people have sex anymore. And she goes, it's gonna affect your early sexual experiences in a normal way. And I want you to have a good time when you're out there.
Yeah.
When you bring that girl home, you know, you shut the
How old do you
lights
think
off.
this kid is,
Me
10?
and your father put our earplugs in. I don't want porn, you know, taken away from what the enjoyment of that girl's vagina. Yeah, you know, things were different back in my day. I just got banged in the back of a barn by 3 football players while the boss is playing on repeat.
The late 90s was a good time.
We used to smoke a doobie of fucking sesamelia.
Had fucking stems and seeds and that shit and just get railed by the old farmhand.
Just get Whereas you are gonna, you know, you're gonna be expecting all this different stuff. Whereas when I was hanging out with the minister's son in the back of the church, listening to Ozzy Osbourne that we shouldn't have been listening to, it was puff puff, pass out, get fucked. Puff puff,
She
pass
grew up
out.
in fucking Footloose or something.
I think that's what she sort of did. Yeah. People who watch a lot of porn can have trouble enjoying real sex with real people, and men who watch a lot of porn are usually pretty bad at sex. Like your father, for example, watches a lot of porn, can't please me for the life of him. Obviously not the worst, like, not even the worst thing to say that, yeah, be careful with porn or whatever, but it's just your mom, not the vessel. Back in my day, son, I used to have to get my dad's Playboy and take it out to the woods and just fucking beat my clam till it was black and blue. And you go, Mom.
Mother.
They say they're more likely to do things that their partners find upsetting, demeaning, or painful just because they saw them in porn. You don't want to be that guy. So his mom's sort of saying keep it vanilla, you know what I mean? She's forgetting that a lot of the girls grew up in this generation too, where they've sort of been into the, you know.
They can't fucking feel anything unless you spit in their mouth to start.
I agree that you could probably, like, over the last 10 years, like, maybe even more, 8 years, like, the first time with a chick, you could get into some pretty wild stuff if you felt like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's actually not that crazy. So you're right. The mom being
you got to feel it out like anything. It's just like, you know, you go on a date with a girl, you got to feel out if you should give her your real political opinions or your fake ones.
Mm-hmm. But also, I would say it sort of got annoying because all these girls are like faking it too, like in the sense that it's like
they're not faking. Not with me, dog.
I don't mean faking
Speak
that.
for yourself, dog.
I mean they're faking that's their personality, that they like it.
Oh yeah.
So it's like
they think that's what you want.
Well, they're faking their like wild and crazy guy personality, and there's nothing that bothers me more than people going through phases. And there's not, and I obviously during like sex stuff, I hate people that are like going through fucking some like phase.
Worst.
So you're just like, you know what I mean? I like them to sort of have somewhat of a, you know, do a thing you do, I'll do a thing you do. If it fucking works, it works.
yeah. We just do our own thing, and then if it works out for us, it works out for us, you know?
Any sex advice from your mom needs to be fucking puked out. I wish you could have had all of the chance to explore sex organically with all the surprises and thrills and spills.
The moment that my mom wrote thrills and spills,
I'd be fucking throwing up there. Yeah, be a spill coming out of my fucking stomach. That's the way it used to be. For us, sex was cool. Sex was a cool, often awkward experience or discovery. I told you, see, right? She's saying like when I was a
back
kid,
in my day, we knew how to fuck.
Yeah, but
we fucked.
She's saying we fucked, but it was missionary, but it was a cool experience.
because it was just sloppy, and neither knew what was going on.
Neither knew what we were doing. You know,
you don't even know what hole goes where.
I barely knew if it was your dad or your dad's best friend. Sometimes we messed that up. Today, By the time your generation embarks on your sex lives, you'll have seen hundreds of hours of porn stars doing it hundreds of ways. The hogs. Oh, the hogs. You're going to see hogs. You're going to see big hogs. You're going to see gigantic hogs. You need to get those hogs out of your mouth, son.
It's like Charlotte's Web, Hog City.
We're all going to Hog City for the night. They will all be in your head and in bed with you, and will explicitly fuel your actions if you're not desirous. She goes, those hogs are going to be in your head, son. Also, well, I've got your attention. Remember that it's crucial that all women have cheap, safe, and legal access to contraception and abortion. And she goes, so make sure that you march alongside women whenever they're fighting for reproductive rights. I was like, also, like, this letter's about porn, but also go to abortion rallies.
I mean, that's where the easy pussy is.
I guess so, right?
If you want to play this fucking game on fucking easy mode, head on down to the abortion rallies.
I told you this, we
pro-choice.
Or you I probably know them, but we know some buddies that fucking were getting down at Occupy Wall Street, the original. That was the original like hippie march, right?
Yeah, of course.
So she says, listen, you're going to knock these bitches up. You want to fucking take them to the abortion
Been
rally.
knocking them up.
Porn sex is not real sex. Sex work, but porn sex is not real sex. Porn is sex. Well, that's because you're right. It's not real sex because it's an honest living is what it is. Porn sex is not real sex. What it is an honest day's work.
Well, I mean, it is real sex, but it's just...
Well, you are actually having sex.
Yeah.
Porn sex is to sex what Formula One is to driving. Sports metaphors from Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
An extreme version... best left to professionals, and you, son, ain't no motherfucking professional.
I don't think you need to leave it to professionals.
Sex needs to be left.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Especially
leave
for
it to
girls.
the pros.
Yeah, well, for guys,
like escorts, no.
I mean, for the only thing for guys, it's like, no, you need a big dick, and for girls, you need to be able to take a big dick. That's really the whole deal.
Yeah, just be hot.
Yeah, the son brings a girl home. He comes down on the couch. He turns the light on. He's finger blaming. He goes, son. It's for professionals.
Ew.
What are you trying to do here?
Flip those lights back off.
That has little bearing on driving a regular car down the street. You don't have what it takes to go pro, is what you're basically saying. How does she know that her son's not going to lay it down either? Right?
Also, is she insinuating that she's some crazy pro because she has a kid?
I guess so, right? Yeah. Well, you're right, though. But why? How does she know that this son doesn't got what it takes to go to the big leagues? You know what I mean? She hasn't even let him try yet.
He's probably like has a fucking higher body count than she has, and he's like 15.
Never compare yourself to the men you see in porn. Male porn stars are chosen for their larger than average penis sizes.
You don't say.
Yeah, like the kid does kind of know that. But you're right. I think that does like mess up.
And what if he's packing?
He could be packing, but maybe she's saying the dad's not packing, so she's assuming he's not packing.
Yeah.
But
your dad's got a micro
that probably
penis,
is a good point, though, that a lot of kids probably get messed up by like fucking like. I don't think I'd seen when I was like 13 or whatever, whenever you're going through puberty, maybe I don't even know older than that, but whatever it was, I definitely hadn't seen like 10,000 monster fucking dongs yet.
I had.
Just your own 150 times. Just my own.
Just my own in a magnifying glass 45,000 times.
I can't imagine that would be good for your self-esteem if you're like, you've only seen your dick and then fucking...
But I definitely saw porn, like, because she said, like, you see porn, most people see porn, like, I saw porn for the first time pretty young.
Usually they use drugs like Viagra. Other times the video is edited to make it look like it's one continuous sex session when it's not. They also have hairless bodies and no pubic hair. This is a porn thing. It's not because all women prefer men to be hairless. Whereas your dad, for example...
hairless?
Yeah, she goes... That's such a funny point. She goes, no one has pubes. Like, whereas your mom, a normal, actually reasonable body, bush.
Bush City.
Big bush. They used to call me George in the high school.
W. The kids used to call me W because I got the bush.
That's so funny. A girl's nickname being W. That's such a good nickname for a girl with a bush. Like if your boys all know and it's I might see W tonight.
W.
Okay, yeah, we'll wrap this up soon. Never compare your partner's body to women in porn. This may seem obvious, but I need to spell it out in explicit detail. The women you see in porn often have fake boobs. They are much bigger, higher, harder, rounder, and natural boobs than your mom's saggy-ass milk bag.
I mean, like, let him just
Son.
be a fucking teenager he'll figure it out.
Do you ever see when Kramer takes off his shirt because he's so hairy and they go, ah?
Yeah.
That's his mom being like, you want to see what a real boob looks like? His mom goes, no. He goes,
Oh, God.
they're touching the floor. They're touching the floor. This is what a tit looks like, son. Look at me.
She goes, not all of them look like that. And you go, obviously, because I don't know. I maybe know one girl who looks like this. So.
What are you, like, you're just saying that, you're saying the, like.
She's trying to be like, hey, just so you
She's
know,
saying the
not
big
every
fake
woman,
tits.
not every woman is hot or super hot or whatever.
Yeah, but like tons of girls in porn aren't that hot.
I know
It's
that.
just like a look. So it's like, dude, there's so many girls in porn where you're just like, yeah, I've smashed tons of hotter girls. Now. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't know what point. Yeah.
But what's the point? But she's like, not every girl looks like. The only thing she means maybe is like they don't all have these like crazy fake boobs.
Yeah, sure. But again, he
Tons
knows
of
that.
girls do.
Yeah, tons of girls do.
And she goes, and the women in real life take much longer to warm up than women in to warm up. Your mom talking about having to warm
Yeah.
up.
Let's imagine the vulvas you see in porn look very different from real life vulvas,
Mama takes
which are
her a
often,
little while.
which she goes, which are often far less contained. Imagine your mom telling you about how the containability of vulvas.
Who are paid to do this instantly and be convincing. So mama takes a little while. So when you hear, if you hear me and your father getting started, know it's going to be a while.
Her mom's literally giving the fucking kerflump with the vulva. She goes, let me show you what a real vulva looks like. Not one of them porn vulvas. Takes off her underwear. She's like, kerflump.
This is the biggest article of all time. Fellas, this is the New Clips channel. Right now, we're at 3K. Hit us with a subscribe. Let's get those numbers up. Very much appreciated. Let's get to 5K at the very least. All right. Thank you. Peace.